happening? What's popping? Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. Today I have a very special guest.
What up, though? It is your boy Dylan Matthews.
So today, guys, we are fresh off that thrilling game against the Utah Jazz. Ben Simmons had a career night. Tobias almost had a career night. And that busted bitch showed their butts once again. But
okay, alliteration.
We're going to get into that. But first, make sure you guys get into the like button. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you keep rocking with me. And check the link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel the channel and help fuel the bench. Because the bench need help. But guys, also there is a link in my description box to subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, with me and Dylan, who's on the track now. Chop it up with some of your favorite athletes and some of your favorite sports analysts and soon some of your favorite coaches. Ooh, so make sure you subscribe. But let's get into this tonight. Dylan, first of all, start off with Ben Simmons' box score. Ben Simmons had a career night. His former career high was 34 points, but tonight he dropped a 40 burger on their head.
He dropped a 42 burger on their head. Had 42 points off of 15 to 26 shooting from the field. 12 assists and was 1 rebound away from a triple-double. So Mans was close to a triple-double. Really did everything he could tonight to try and lead the Sixers to a win, but just came up short. Also had a block and a steal. So he had a good night. Toby did his best.
Hold on, we got to talk about Ben.
Okay.
So Ben is the only 3 Sixers has had 40-point games since 2000. Only 3 Sixers. I'm pretty sure you guys already know who those Sixers are. Now Ben Simmons joins the 40-point club along with Joel Embiid, who has 10 40-point games, and Allen Iverson, of course, who has 60. So Ben, you're 59 40-point games away from AI. But it's just amazing to see. The team is now 1-5 without Joel Embiid, but the last time that the team played without Joel, the lack of effort wasn't really there as much. But Ben Simmons used that clear lane tonight to his complete advantage. If the bench wasn't so busted, which we're going to get, and Dylan going to break down the bench versus the freaking Jazz bench. And we're going to talk about how the bench failed us once again. Mind you, Joel Embiid was not in the game tonight because of back tightness. I'm saying that with sarcasm because we know Joel Embiid had to play 38 minutes in our loss against the Suns. Now we're on a 3-game losing streak. Joel Embiid had to lay down his life in the loss against the Suns, so now his back hurt tonight. He couldn't play. See what happens when we don't add reinforcements? Y'all finna kill Joel. Y'all. Let's talk about the bench because the Jazz completely embarrassed the Sixers bench.
And it's really the bench points were super, the Jazz bench points compared to the Sixers bench points is bad, but it's not as bad as you guys think. It was really only Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson was really only culprit.
Okay, it was only Jordan Clarkson and it was only Carmelo Anthony. Why can't we have that? Carmelo Anthony single-handedly outscored our bench. Now, Jordan Clarkson single-handedly. Everybody's having season highs coming off the bench against us.
He did.
So it's not just Jordan Clarkson. We let Carmelo just 2 games ago have a season high against our bench. When is our bench going to make it do what it do?
Also, I want to drop
Make it do what it does.
Also, I want to drop this stat as well. I don't know how much y'all look into the plus minus and stuff, but everybody off the Utah Jazz's bench was in the plus. Only one person off the Philadelphia 76ers bench was in the plus. So George Niang +6, Derek Favors +6, Jordan Clarkson +9, Oni was +9. Now for the Sixers, Dwight Howard -7, Tyrese Maxey -9, Matisse Thybulle -5, Korkmaz -15, and then Isaiah Joe +5. Bench struggled tonight, to say the least.
The bench struggled tonight. Love Tyrese Maxey, but Tyrese gonna have to stop popping up those threes just all of a sudden, baby. That's not your shot.
Not your game.
And who said it was your shot? And why do you do it back to back twice?
Who gave him that green light?
To Matisse. I know he had that dunk, but this reaction is not just to tonight. This reaction is to this whole 3-game losing streak. Matisse, you got to find a shot. I don't care where it's coming from on the court, but you got to make the defense respect you somewhere. Like, Matisse is a great defender. I'll give him that. But he gets no respect on offense. You got to have some shot. Dwight found his shot.
They play Matisse style, but like how they used to play R.J. Robinson at OKC.
But it was nice to see that Furkan, the only positive play that came out of Korkmaz and Matisse. Now, no shade to Matisse's defense, because we know what Matisse do on defense. But that little in transition, Korkmaz had a little fake behind the back, and then he actually tossed it behind the back. Yeah. And Matisse had the dunk. But can we talk about how Ben Simmons was going right at Rudy Gobert?
And that's what you have to do. He did exactly what you should do with a shot blocker. They talked about it in the Sixers broadcast. You get into their chest, body them in their chest, because shot blockers like separation. They like to time it up. That way they can jump with you and block that shot. But if you go straight into their chest, they can't jump with you, and they're not going to have the right leverage, and they're not going to have the right angle to block your shot. So you go right into a shot blocker, dig right in their chest, hit them right in the chest, and go up. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be able to block your shot. So he did exactly what he needs to do. And I loved Ben's aggression tonight. He was so aggressive. You could tell he was on a mission tonight. Now, the mission wasn't accomplished, but it's something you like to see out of Ben Simmons, really becoming that alpha dog when Joel Embiid is not on the court.
Okay, you sound like you on the official broadcast. But if you made it this far in the video, hashtag Big Ben. Hashtag Big Ben. Okay, it's a new Big Ben in Pennsylvania.
And we ain't talking about the Steelers.
Like I said, it's new Big Ben in Pennsylvania. And make sure you sub up Dylan Matthews if you made it this far. Now, of course, you guys know I love a exposed video. But, you know, Royce O'Neal was on Ben Simmons for majority of the night. Not taking anything away from Ben, but you know, when you look at it, you're gonna think like, oh, Ben exposed Rudy. He wasn't on him the whole night. But I do want to get your take on this. Obviously, Ben Simmons' offensive outburst. You know I'm a woman of words. Ben Simmons' offensive outburst would not have been possible if Embiid was clogging the lane. Now, Dylan, you do know there has been a narrative floating around that Ben and Embiid aren't the perfect match. Usually when Embiid goes off, Ben get 13, 14 points.
Right.
Now Embiid missing, Ben Simmons going right at Rudy. Everybody was looking for Rudy and Embiid matchup.
Right.
But Ben said, hold up now, okay?
Hold the
phone. Rudy, watch out for me. If you made it this far in the video, hashtag Rudy, watch out. So can you talk about just Ben going off without Embiid, and is that possible if Embiid is playing? Maybe Embiid has been hindering Ben Simmons' aggression?
I definitely think it's possible, because there have been games, I don't know when the last one was, but there have been games where Ben and Joel both get off at the same time. Now, again, I don't know how long it's been since it's happened. I don't know the last time it's happened, but I think it can happen. But the thing about it is, if that's going to happen where both Ben and Joel go off, there's going to have to be a lot more times where schematically Doc Rivers has Joel on the perimeter, like kind of sitting outside on the perimeter, maybe, you know, closer on the wing, maybe in the corner, not all the way out to the 3-point line, but a little bit on the corner. That way Ben can have a little bit more room to work with, because whatever big is going to be on Joel Embiid has to go out there with Joel Embiid, because you're not going to leave Joel Embiid wide open from 3, because he definitely can make a 3-pointer, especially if he's wide open. So if we want to see Ben and Joel, we want to see that dynamic really work and both of them get off, there's going to have to be some plays drawn up specifically where Ben is supposed to be attacking the basket, because Joel Embiid has that big man drawn out.
Okay, so first of all, thank you, Dylan. Like I said, sub up Dylan Matthews on YouTube. He's almost at 1K. Got another stat for you guys. Ben Simmons tonight, 42 points, 12 assists, 9 rebounds. The second ever 76ers to do that in a game since 63-64 with Wilt Chamberlain.
I can't.
If you made it this far in the video, hashtag Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Last thing. Hold on. Is this still recording? Yeah, I'm back on the track. You already know what's going on. But, Dylan, on a serious note, first we got to talk positively about Dwight Howard. Nah. Because I can't keep y'all here all night. We already know. Shouts out Dwight Howard. We already know what he could do. Champ. You know, using them shoulders tonight. But we got to more importantly talk about Danny Green. Can you read off his numbers?
I can. And
does he have any?
Ooh. And real quick, while we are shouting out Dwight Howard, shout out to him for having 6 offensive rebounds, 12 total, 6 offensive, 6 defensive.
Boy, I said we about to eat up Danny Green.
All right, you ready to eat him up?
Ooh,
3 points.
3 points, Danny Green. We got you for 3 and D. 3. If you made it this far, hashtag Danny. I don't even know. Danny Phantom. Hashtag Danny Phantom because he's going ghost.
Ooh, okay.
If you made it this far, hashtag Danny Phantom because he is going ghost. We got you for 3. The first thing that we got you for in your character traits is 3. Not 3 points at the end of the game, but 3s consistently. 3 and D, Danny. Ooh. Danny, I got 3 rings. No, you got 3 points on the stats. Now stop being cute.
Danny Green, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. On the bright side, he did have 4 rebounds.
Danny Green, I'm about sick of you. Cash app us back.
She said she's sick of it. She said she would have rather took Al Horford for this boo. I be forgetting Al Horford in OKC.
Al Horford don't even look like an NBA player, but that's the conversation for another time.
Not to eat up.
He look like a math teacher.
Not a bad.
My bad,
teacher.
science professor.
Not a science professor. Oh my goodness, this went south by Al Horford so quick.
Right, if y'all made it this far, we gonna talk more about Danny
Hashtag
Green.
Professor Horford if you made it this far.
Right, hashtag
Professor Horford.
All right, guys, make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Dylan Matthews on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast down below. Tough Calls. Also, make sure you buy me a coffee to help calm my nerves from this Sixers 3-game losing streak. Until next time.
Peace.
Bye.